In today's video, we will be sharing 8 tips for a better sleep. 1. Increase your exposure to bright light during the daytime. It might sound absurd, but science reveals that increased daytime bright light exposure improves sleep quality. This phenomenon involves efficient circadian rhythm regulation. I know you've heard of circadian rhythm before. It's our body's natural clock, allowing the organ systems to function optimally during the daytime and go into restorative and regenerative mode at night. Scientists say the circadian rhythm tells our body when to be awake and rest. Insomniacs subjected to increased daytime bright light exposure improved their time to fall asleep by 83%. If it took them an average of 30 minutes to fall asleep, bright light exposure during the daytime shortens the falling asleep period to about 5 minutes. That's a massive improvement. We know the elderly have shorter sleep and less quality sleep than most of us. After exposing them to 2 hours of bright light during the daytime, these adults improve to 80% sleep efficiency and additional 2 hours to their sleep length. If daytime bright light exposure improves sleep quality and quantity in sleep-deprived people, I can only imagine its benefits to folks without sleep problems. You don't have to go out under the sun to improve your circadian rhythm. Science says artificial bright light can be just as efficient. 2. Consider supplements. Studies show 2 milligrams of melatonin supplements can improve sleep quality, feeling more energized the following day. Johns Hopkins sleep physiologist Louis Bunaver says melatonin is not a sleep substance, unlike a sleeping pill. However, melatonin primes your mind and body for quiet wakefulness. This quiet wakefulness lets you fall asleep faster and sound. The muscles relax, your breathing slows, and the heartbeat decelerates to a steady pace. Our bodies produce natural melatonin. However, physiologic disruptions can prevent the melatonin-producing organ from releasing the substance at dusk, leading to sufficiently low levels. Supplementing with melatonin can increase the substance's levels in the body, promoting quiet wakefulness. Doctors often prescribe melatonin to people with sleeping difficulties. It's effective for travelers adjusting to new time zones, normalizing the circadian rhythm. You can start with 1 milligram of melatonin an hour before bed to check if it works or if you experience side effects. You can increase the dose to about 5 milligrams if you observe minimal therapeutic effects and no adverse reactions. Your doctor can also advise whether melatonin is a suitable sleep aid. You could also try other sleep aid supplements such as ginkgo biloba, glycine, valerian root, magnesium, lavender, and L-theanine. 3. Avoid blue light exposure at least 2 hours before bedtime. You might have heard people talking about blue light and how it messes with our circadian rhythm. Almost every light source emits blue light, and that includes the sun. Daytime blue light is beneficial because it promotes normal circadian rhythm. Unfortunately, sleep scientists say blue light impacts melatonin secretion, prompting them to advise people against exposing themselves to blue light a few hours before bedtime. We already know that melatonin primes our mind and body to go into a quiet, wakeful state. Watching TV, viewing a mobile device screen, or using the computer for at least 2 hours before bedtime can dampen melatonin's quiet wakefulness-inducing effects. Experts recommend wearing anti-blue light glasses if you must expose yourself to blue light at nighttime. They also recommend installing blue light blocking software on your computer, tablet, laptop, or smartphone. The most practical solution is to turn off all blue light-emitting gadgets 2 hours before bedtime to increase your melatonin production and reach quiet wakefulness faster. 4. Lower your bedroom temperature to a comfortable 65 degrees. Have you tried sleeping on a hot and humid day? It feels sticky and uncomfortable, doesn't it? One of the best ways to improve sleep is by ensuring a comfortable sleeping environment. Increased body temperature accelerates cellular processes and metabolism. The increased cellular metabolic activity generates more heat, making it more uncomfortable. It's never easy falling asleep and remaining asleep if you're uncomfortable. Studies show that increased room temperature also increases body temperature. It increases wakefulness and decreases sleep quality. Hence, sleep experts recommend dialing the bedroom thermostat to a comfortable 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature is comfortable enough for most folks. However, young children and elderly folks with thinner skins and less body fat might find the temperature too cold. You might want to check the temperature you find most comfortable and most conducive to sleep. 5. Darken the bedroom and eliminate unnecessary noise. Although studies show that bedroom temperature has a more profound effect on sleep quality than external noise, it's still best to eliminate unnecessary noise in your bedroom before going to sleep. Unfortunately, city dwellers often find this trick untenable, especially in urban centers where some people turn night into day. You can have sirens puncturing the stillness of the night and furious drivers honking their horns needlessly. It's nearly impossible to get a good night's sleep with all these loud noises flooding the brain. You could always wear earplugs or use a machine that produces a soothing sound to deviate the brain's attention from the city streets. Sleep experts also recommend white noise to cancel the sound waves coming from the external environment. We already tackled how nighttime blue light or bright light messes with your circadian rhythm and melatonin levels. You can switch off the bedroom lights, install blackout curtains, turn off light-emitting gadgets, and wear an eye mask to help you sleep better. 6. Avoid caffeinated drinks after 5. Although caffeine has many benefits, it's unwise to take one last shot for the day after 5 in the afternoon if you want a good night's sleep. Caffeine boosts energy, enhances focus, and improves physical performance. Unfortunately, drinking coffee and other caffeinated beverages late in the day can negatively impact sleep quality. This substance stimulates the brain, increasing neural activities. Increased brain activity prevents it from going into relaxation and regeneration mode. One study revealed that drinking coffee 6 hours before bedtime worsens sleep quality, making you feel unrested the next day. Scientists say caffeine's effects may last 6 to 8 hours. You might want to consider this observation when drinking your last cup of coffee for the day. For example, you might want to drink the last cup at 4 in the afternoon if you wish to be in bed at 10. Your last cup of coffee for the day should be around 2 or 3 if you want to sleep earlier and sounder. Or better yet, reserve your caffeinated drinks for breakfast. 7. Avoid taking a nap during the daytime. Short power naps can be rewarding, especially during a hectic workday. Unfortunately, extending nap times beyond 30 minutes can impact sleep quality at night. Sleep scientists say prolonged daytime napping confuses the body's internal clock. You are tricking your brain into thinking it's time to sleep, despite loud noises and bright light suggesting otherwise. You might have problems falling asleep and remaining asleep if you keep this up. On the other hand, studies show that napping for less than 30 minutes can boost daytime brain function. However, some studies also show that people who frequently nap don't experience sleep problems at night. 8. Have your dinner at least 4 hours before bedtime. Dinner is the best and largest meal for most families because it's that time of day they can share their day's experiences with everyone around a sumptuous feast. Unfortunately, eating a heavy meal several hours before bedtime is counterintuitive. Did you know the stomach and small intestines need 6 to 8 hours to process food before conveying it to the large intestines? You are giving the digestive system something to work on when they should be preparing to rest. Eating a heavy meal at dinner boosts your energy levels, making you feel more active when you are supposed to be winding down for the night. A better approach would be to have a light dinner but load up on lunch. You can also have dinner at least 4 hours before going to bed. Avoiding carbohydrate-rich foods before bedtime also helps. Instead, eat these foods that are proven to help you get a better sleep in this next video, which you can click right here.